Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into the future of IT operations, where this one single AI brain basically takes over all the routine work. We're going to break down exactly how this whole system works, and more importantly, why it means freeing up actual humans to tackle the problems that really matter. So let's get into it. Does this sound a little too familiar? You send an email to the service desk, then you wait, you get a response, and then you wait some more while your ticket gets passed around from person to person. It's this slow, frustrating loop that just grinds productivity to a halt for everybody involved. So, before we get to the future, let's talk about the present. Let's break down exactly why that old model is so broken. We're talking about what I like to call the traditional IT maze. Okay, so take a look at the before column on the slide. This is the old way, right? A user emails the help desk and waits. A level 1 agent finally picks it up, they have to manually ask for all the details, and then they try to figure out who to even send the ticket to. Every single one of those steps is a delay, a handoff, and a chance for something to go wrong. It's just inefficiency baked right into the system. But what if we could just get rid of that entire maze and replace it with a single, intelligent system? Well, that's what brings us to the modern automation ecosystem. Think of it as a central AI brain for all of IT, where every single part works in perfect sync. Yeah, just imagine this glowing AI core at the center of everything. The really cool thing here is that it's not just one tool. It's a unified platform where all the different pieces are connected, they're sharing information, and they're working together seamlessly. It's almost like a digital nervous system for the entire company. So how does this central AI brain actually work? Well, to get that, we need to pop the hood and deconstruct it. So let's meet the 5 specialized AI modules that are basically the different parts of this intelligent brain. First up, we've got the virtual agent. Think of this as the 24/7 digital front door for IT. It's a chat AI that users can talk to anytime, anywhere, and get help instantly, without ever having to write another help desk email again. And what makes it so powerful are its core capabilities, which you can see right here. It's got conversational support, so it understands normal language. You can just type, "Hey, my VPN isn't working." Its number one goal is what's called ticket deflection, which is a fancy way of saying it solves the problem right then and there. But if it can't, it automatically creates a perfect ticket with all the context needed for the next step. All right, let's move to the next piece of the puzzle. This is Flow Designer. Now, if the virtual agent is the front door, Flow Designer is the engine. It's what automates all the work that happens after a request is made. It completely replaces all those manual handoffs and back and forth approval emails. And the logic behind it is just beautifully simple. A trigger, like a new incident being created, kicks off the flow. Then the system checks the conditions, like, is the priority high? Based on that, it performs actions, send an approval, update a record, you name it. And then it closes the loop, all without a single human touch. Now, woven throughout this entire system is something called Now Assist. You can think of this as a generative AI co-pilot that's there for everyone. It uses natural language to help IT staff and users work faster at literally every step of the process. And here's where it gets really powerful, depending on who you are. For an agent, it can take a ticket with 20 different comments and summarize it into one perfect paragraph. For an admin, you can literally just type, "Create a workflow for VPN access that requires manager approval," and Now Assist will help you build it. It's a game changer. Okay, but what about all the stuff that needs to happen outside of this one platform? That is where Integration Hub comes in. This module is the bridge. It lets the AI brain talk to and work with all the other critical tools your company uses, like Active Directory or AWS. And employee offboarding is the perfect example. Doing it manually is slow, it's tedious, and it's so easy to miss a step. With Integration Hub, a single update in the HR system kicks off a flow that automatically disables every single account across every system. Zero manual work and zero risk. And finally, we have predictive intelligence. So if Flow Designer is the engine, this is the part of the brain that learns from experience. It analyzes all of your past ticket data to make incredibly smart predictions about new issues, which completely gets rid of that slow, boring, manual job of sorting and routing tickets. It automatically figures out the category, it assigns the ticket to exactly the right team, and it even suggests the priority. So a ticket comes in, and instead of just sitting in a queue waiting for a human, it is instantly sent to the people who can actually fix it. And the best part? It's always learning, so it just gets smarter and more accurate over time. So we've met all the individual players, but the real magic, The really cool part happens when they all work together in this perfect symphony of automation. So let's put it all together. How do all these intelligent modules connect to solve a common, everyday, real-world problem from start to finish? Okay, follow this journey with me. First, a user tells the virtual agent their VPN is down. Second, a ticket is created and predictive intelligence instantly routes it to the network team. No waiting. Third, Flow Designer kicks off an automated workflow to fix it. Fourth, Integration Hub securely connects to Active Directory to actually perform the fix. And fifth, the user gets a message back in chat saying it's all resolved. It's this seamless, instant handoff between each intelligent part of the brain.
Now, this technology is obviously impressive, but what does it actually mean for a business? What's the bottom line? Let's look at the tangible, measurable impact of going all in on this kind of automation.
Just look at this number, a 40 to 60% reduction in the amount of basic level 1 tickets. That is a staggering amount of repetitive work that just vanishes. It lets your support teams focus on the harder, more valuable problems that really need a human brain.
And this chart right here, it really says it all. The time it takes to actually fix something completely plummets when you move from the old manual way to this AI-driven approach. We're not talking about resolutions in hours or days anymore. We're talking minutes. So what this really boils down to is this triple win. Operationally, you get way more speed and consistency. Financially, your costs go way down. And maybe most importantly, the user experience is totally transformed. People get their problems fixed fast, without ever waiting in a queue. You know, if you remember just one thing from all of this, let it be this simple phrase that describes what Flow Designer does. Automatic, step-by-step work without humans doing it. That's really the core principle behind this entire ecosystem. And that really leaves us with one final and, I think, crucial question. This isn't just about closing tickets faster. This is about unlocking human potential. So, what could become possible in your organization when your most valuable people are finally freed from all those routine, repetitive tasks?